Hey guys, just a quick update today. I'm not feeling the greatest stomach issues. I know I should get my lazy ass up and walk down to the store and grab some meds, but I'm just not feeling it at the moment. Stomach cramps, it's just a major pain in the ass. Um, Outside of that, there was a few questions that you guys kind of, wanted to answer. First up, Joshua had asked me about I'm trying to remember which side it's on, my scar. Um, Basically, a lot of people said, looks like you got a black eye, looks like there's a cut there, is it allergies? No, it's just a scar. It fluctuates with blood pressure. If I'm agitated, if I'm in a good mood, if I'm in a bad mood, and if I'm not feeling well, it can be bright and ugly and stand out. And of course, no filter, no makeup on at the moment, so, that can kind of happen. Um, the other question I got asked is if I feel, because I kind of live in a small area, things of that nature, if that's part of the problem of being accepted. Number one, I'm not going to move. I've got friends and family in this area, and, and I don't really think it's the area that's the problem, because most of my haters, that I get are basically on Facebook all over the country, and sad part of it is, and this is something I maybe don't tell all of you all, but for every one of them, I've got anywhere from 50 to 100 people that are giving me positive comments and telling me to keep going. So, granted, yes, some of these minor little annoyances can get me locked or blocked out of my Facebook accounts for a couple of days, but therein lies the rub. There's only a few of them. And it's kind of sad that a few of them can have such a massive impact where a lot of you guys have given me a lot of positivity and things of that nature. Another question I got asked is why I like to, basically express myself loudly. And a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, well, you use a lot of vulgar language. Well, sometimes you have to use extreme language to express a point. And to me, yes, I'd rather do that because let's face it, one basically YouTube or any other channel or anything of that nature, most of your big time YouTubers or people that get the views and the listens are the ones that are pretty offensive and honest. And let's be frank, I mean, George Carlin could be pretty derogatory and get right in your face, but he was spewing facts. And face it, this is just how I speak. This is just how I am. Either accept it or don't. I loved it when somebody told me the other day, well, there's kids on Facebook. Really? Because according to their guidelines and standards that often get preached to me, you're not supposed to be on here unless you're 18 and up. No offense to anybody that's on my page that isn't, 18 and up. But the thing of it is that anybody that uses that defense surely hasn't read the community guidelines and standards. Um, and that's the thing. Outside of that, I'm just me. I'm just expressing myself. And I know a lot of people get kind of down in the dumps and kind of upset at me because, unlike other examples of the community, I'm not going to be here upset. I might get angry. I might get pissed off. But that's the thing, You can be, how can I put it best? The machine taught me this. Basically, anger is a better motivator than despair. I've seen a lot of Facebook channels out there and, YouTube channels and anything of that nature where they just quote the despair of the situation. I'd rather be angry because I can be more motivated to do something and try to emote change. It's like today I was immediately angry when I saw one of my friends was having trouble getting her medication at basically, Walgreens. Not Walgreens' fault, it's the insurance companies as well as good old Med Pharma out there, keeping people like us from having appropriate insurance. And the kicker of it is that, you know, we can be insured, yes, but a lot of times when we go to pick up medicines or prescriptions, it's just another excuse for the insurance company to go, oh, they're going to have to pay their whole wad on this. We're not going to cover anything because, the gender doesn't match the insurance. And it's kind of like, we're transitioning. Our genders aren't going to match our insurance sometimes. So you guys need to back off and, try to help out. I mean, think of it this way. There's tons and tons and tons of places that somebody like myself can go online to get certain medication that you guys wouldn't get penny one off of. So maybe the insurance company needs to cut it out and just start paying it out. Because even as Chris Rock said, insurance is just basically the biggest thing of in case shit. And that's the thing. You pay this money in case shit happens. But if shit don't happen, do you get your money back? Hell no. And then 9 times out of 10, if shit does happen, they have that option to tell you it's not covered. And I mean, it's a crying shame when one of my friends has had issues with police where she lived previously, and now living in another part of the company, now another part of the country, and is having issues getting her prescriptions filled, for her transition. And it's in the upper northern countries where things are supposed to be a little bit more accepting. And granted, she's not blaming Walgreens, for example, for the issue. But the thing of it is that Walgreens is just as bad, because they could say to that insurance provider, hey, this is a young lady who's transitioning from male to female, so maybe that's why the insurance doesn't exactly match up. Um, but it is what it is. I mean, it sucks, and people like me need to be more angry about it, need to push back, need to fight back more. If we sit around and boo-hoo about it all day, we're not going to accomplish anything. It's easier to just yell and scream and throw a fit because, let's face it, turn on the media, turn on the news. That's why Fox News and all you crazy conservatives out there watch that shit because, simply put, they're being loud, they're being obnoxious, they're being obscene, and it gets your attention. It's pretty bad when I get criticized for doing the same thing that you all do. But I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Take care.